Huh? Oh, what was that? Oh god, not again. Come on. Seriously? Twice this week. Do I grab my baseball bat or... Oh, I don't feel like dealing with this. Wait a minute, is that... Tara? What are you doing in my kitchen? And why were you in the dark?
Hey, Natalie. I felt really bad, and I wanted to apologize for bumping into you that one time,
Tara, I bumped into you. Anyway, thanks, I guess. What the hell are you wearing? And what's with that saw and tarp?
Oh, it's really raining outside. It's raining cats and dogs, and, there's bears out there, and we gotta stay alert, for those bears. Yep.
We're in the middle of the city. I don't think bears are a problem. Anyways, did you need anything?
Well, something's really been weighing heavy on my mind, Okay, so I heard you had this little bunny rabbit. And I'm a really good pet owner. And I've been kind of lonely because my pet died, last year. So I've been really lonely. And I was wondering if maybe we could sign off your bunny's adoption papers. Because I'm a really good pet owner. I'm an advocate for PETA. So you don't have to worry about anything. I'm really good. Don't worry.
Well, he's a hare, first of all. And trust me, I'd love to give him over. I've been trying to find some type of way to get rid of him. But it's just not that simple. I can't really just hand him over like that. Unless you had a plan to do that?
Well, it's just a rabbit. I mean, how hard can it be? I have a cage where I used to keep the old man in my house that he can stay in. And Easter's my favorite holiday.
I'm not even going to question that. Look, I think it would just be simpler to show you what kind of hare he actually is. All right?
Okay.
Just come here. You're saying you really don't hear that? Like, come on now. It's clear as day.
I just hear static.
What? Do you need to get your ears checked, or come on? It's speaking right there. You don't hear what it's saying right now.
No.
So, look,
kill her.
It literally just said kill her. It wants me to kill you.
No, I think it's just you heard it wrong. It's to chill her, like we're chilling out, like we're buddies.
We're buddies?
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't think it's working. I mean, it could just be me. I've had a lot of damage to my ears, but I don't hear anything.
Yeah, I think it's the damage to your... I'm just turning it off. Come to my bedroom. We'll try something else.
Bloody Harry.
Bloody hair. This is stupid, Tara. This is stupid. This isn't gonna work. Come on.
But I want to see that rabbit really bad.
Fine. Bloody Harry.
Bloody Harry.
Bloody Harry.
It's not working.
He's literally...
What?
He's right there.
I don't see anything. This sucks! You told me there was a rabbit. I don't see the rabbit. I really want to see the rabbit.
Yeah, I didn't come to you about the rabbit. You came to me, alright?
I'm sorry. You just don't understand. I have an affliction for the little fuzzy things, and I really want to see it.
Sure, whatever. Look, how about we just try something else later, okay? Just go home and we'll do this another time, okay?
Okay.
Alright, bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from the 187, we welcome you back to the Bronx for another edition of MWA Unleashed, live from a sold-out capacity crowd of 2,400. I'm Colt alongside Jimmy. Jimmy, we got a big card for the people here tonight. We got a Spotlight title. We got the Spotlight champ in action, Rich and Bhreezy against DMK. If DMK wins that match, then Misty's gonna get a future shot at the Spotlight Championship. We also got Adam and Prince for the #1 contendership of the national title. We have Dobby in an open challenge for his TV title. We're gonna hear from Matty and Jimmy as they go face to face, but we're kicking off the show here tonight with that aforementioned national title #1 contender match. It's gonna be a great night here tonight, Jimmy.
It truly is, Colt, because as we all saw last week, Prince got screwed over by Adam. Prince was looking to get a shot at the national title. If he could defeat Faywin in that championship eliminator, he would have gotten a future shot at the title, but unfortunately Adam got in the way, distracted Prince, giving Faywin the chance to win that match, and now here he comes, the living masterpiece. Ever since returning has been so strong, so dominant. We haven't really seen him definitively lose, and the question I have is, will tonight be that night, or will he add another win under his belt? Will he get a shot at the MWC National Championship? We have to find out.
Jimmy, I'm a big fan of Prince ever since he's come back. I mean, he's pulled off some great matches. I think tonight could be the night where he potentially gets...
He has a mic. He has something to say. He's not wearing his attire, too.
Yeah, the energy in the 187 is always amazing, man. I love the Bronx. I won't lie to you though. The Knicks got you guys acting a little bit loopy. Pretty sure when I was walking into the arena, I saw a guy in a Spurs jersey get knocked the fuck out. But we're gonna gloss over that. We're not gonna talk about that. As you can see, I'm not in my ring gear tonight, and it's for exactly the reason you're thinking. That coward Adam is in hiding. I don't think it comes as a surprise to anyone that Adam has ducked his tail this weekend in avoidance of me. I mean, I left the guy's jaw hanging off of his face and watched his entire body go limp. So I don't blame the chunkster for not showing up. You know, keep ice in that face, man. Do what you gotta do. But I'm not letting him off easy. Last weekend, what he did left the most spoiled taste in my mouth. The nerve. The gall to walk into the middle of the ring during my match with Faywin and cost me a shot at the national title. I am still in awe of that. I mean, I honestly feel like I let him off easy last week, and tonight was my chance to do even more, you know, to decisively lock in my title shot with Faywin. But unfortunately, that cannot happen. Unfortunately, Adam is too afraid to show his face anywhere near me, and he's stolen your guys' main event from you. So yeah, boo that motherfucker, boo him. I want to hear some boos. But you know, that's not all that's on my mind. There's always a bigger picture for me. Always. I don't think I could have been any clearer on my intent when I returned. I said I was here to captivate, collect, and to conquer. I was inches away from that TV title, and then I was inches away from my hands on the national title, but both narrowly escaped my grips. Well, I've grown frustrated. I've grown impatient with my shortcomings. Whenever I come out here, I've meant nothing but business, and it is shown in my performances, but for some reason or another, something has gotten in the way. Well, the thing about a masterpiece is that no matter how it's tampered with, damaged, or prodded at, it cannot be replaced. It always remains as breathtaking, as masterful as before, and that is exactly what I embody. That is exactly what you see before you. Something that can't be replicated, and Adam knows that. No longer. No longer will my opportunities be stolen from me. No longer will you all be disappointed at not seeing me walk out of here with a belt around my waist. No longer will my masterpiece be meddled with. Next week, even if I had to go to Adam's place myself and personally drag his tubby ass out here, he will be facing me in the main event. So please, take your photos, get your memorabilia, as you are staring directly into the face of your next champion. And I mean that shit.
What a speech by the living masterpiece. You heard it here, folks. We have our main event for next week. Prince, Adam, #1 contendership for the MWC National Championship. I'm so excited. I wish we could have seen it here tonight, Colt, but we gotta find it first. But we have so much more left on the card. Here's our first match to kick off our show here. And here comes the company by Misty, the Ravager, DMK. Cole, I think you want to say it, so I'll let you say it with him.
We gotta get there first, Jimmy, but DMK having to fight this battle all alone here tonight. Of course, we both know that Misty cannot. We both know that Misty can't touch Rich at all because of that no-touch clause that Rich had signed. Hey! Oh, fucking dead!
I know the crowd loves it when he says that, but DMK fighting for Misty's livelihood out here tonight. Thing is, can he get past what some are calling the best tag team the MWA has to offer right now? A connection, a bond, a chemistry that's almost unmatched by anyone else. That being the connection between Bhreezy and our current Spotlight champion, Rich. And here comes the Puppet Master, the performer, MWC Television champion, having a dominant reign, proving himself. But when you see Bhreezy, usually always behind him is the god of the MWA, that being Raging Rich.
The current Spotlight Heavyweight Champion. About to make his presence known to the 187. And there he is, looking as great as ever with the belt in hand, next to his best friend. These two, Jimmy, you want to know what these two are, Jimmy? The greatest tag team of all time, part of the greatest stable of all time. I mean, how do you get better than Bhreezy and Rich?
But these two have proved
that whole
themselves,
team anyway.
and definitely Rich winning that championship by pinning Misty, hitting a black flash to Misty after Misty eliminated Tara. Some say Misty was robbed.
Oh, wait, what the hell?
Oh my god! Oh shit! We're starting off. Rev, do something!
Spotlight title to the face immediately.
This isn't even fair. DMK just clocked with 50 pounds of gold. What?
Rich with a power play. An absolute phenomenal play by our Spotlight champion.
No, this is disgusting. This goes against everything we stand for. Oh my god. Dude isn't even a month into his reign, he's already doing bullshit like this.
Rich is taking an opportunity he foresaw and that was to attack DMK before the bell rings. An absolutely smart play by our spotlight champion, as now he's going to show
demanding the bell ring.
DMK whose ring it is.
And the bell has rung. DMK trying to throw a punch, but being met with a shoulder block. And, spitting on DMK, now immediately tagging Bhreezy and letting Bhreezy do all the dirty work. Punt kick to the shoulder, and now Rich, a springboard moonsault. And Bhreezy now a double foot stomp to the face.
You see why they're the best tag team ever, Jimmy? Who on the roster has chemistry like these two?
That may be it. That may be it already. 1, 2.
Yeah, they are it. They have that it factor, Jimmy. Bhreezy and Rich, the both of them have that it factor that barely anybody else does, and you're seeing it why here. Clean, crisp tag offense that I don't see from anybody else on this roster. These two are like peanut butter and jelly.
And now gouging at ref, just gouging at DMK's eyes. This is just so unfair. This is despicable. And Misty can't do anything. She has to watch. She can't, legally, she can't put her hands on Rich. And if she touches Bhreezy, then they're just going to win by disqualification. Misty is in a horrible predicament here, and DMK is just getting outmatched, outdominated by the SCS. And now whipping DMK into the ropes. DMK looking for burn the pass, but no, catching him in a full Nelson. Hook kick by Rich. Snapdragon.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I'm loving this, Jimmy.
I know you are. You're the only person loving this.
I'm sorry, I'm a big fan of tag wrestling, Jimmy. I don't know if that sentiment speaks for you.
I'm sorry, you're a big fan of Jackasses, Pink Pony Club.
Pink is for men.
And now Yakuza kick, sending DMK onto the outside. Rich
Look
going
at that.
up top and just gloating. Nah, don't look at that. This guy,
all in his glory.
Records, by the way, he doesn't even deserve this title.
Acknowledge him, Slingshot Plancha. I mean, Jimmy, you might as well admit it. You might as well come to terms with it at this stage in the match. Misty is not going to get her shot at the Spotlight Championship because DMK, he's throwing it. He's throwing it. His performance, he's just, oh my God.
Throwing him over the announce area. And now Misty and Rich just staring off. Rich asking Misty what she's going to do about it. She can't. She can't do anything. Misty, you got to keep your cool, okay? Don't hit him. That's exactly what it wants. And oh my God! DMK fighting back! Hook in the head. What is DMK looking for? Looking for a sliced bread, but Rich keeping a hold of DMK. Power Slam Collision. Oh, Jesus! Long dart into the chair. Oh my God! Head first.
That's it, Jimmy. Misty's not getting a title match at Extreme Chaos.
And now it looks like they're trying to get the count out victory. Basement drop kick to DMK.
This is great. I love
this. Tossing DMK into the apron. Now Bhreezy rolling in. They are just trying to get the count of victory. This is despicable. Is this? But DMK powering through. Tagging Bhreezy in now. What could they be looking for? Colt. Oh my god, what the? And a monkey flip!
I'm just soaking it in right now, Jimmy. I'm big smile across my face seeing the Puppet Master just give it to DMK.
High knee strike. Oh my god. Crusher!
That's it.
One,
Three.
2. Kick out!
What? What? There's no way. There's no way. I don't believe that. This ref must be counting slow. I cannot believe that after all that, DMK would have the gall to kick out at 2. I don't believe it. I just don't.
They want nothing more than to give Misty a shot at the Spotlight title, to give the championship a rightful champion, to give their best friend an opportunity of a lifetime. But DMK countering the double-edged sword into a kangaroo kick, taking both men down. And now pumping the arm. What is DMK looking for? We're going to see that big lariat. Bhreezy's on the ramp, shows Rich. Suicide dive! Having a hold of Rich and throwing him in. This is DMK's chance. This could be their only opportunity at winning this match. And now headbutting Bhreezy, trying to separate the two. Looking for inertia, that rolling spike DDT, but no! Exploding suplex on the Bhreezy! Over the ropes, oh my god! Grabbing a hold of Rich and now dragging him into the corner. Lifting Rich up. What is DMK looking for? Hooking the head. Rich trying to block it. I mean, we're going to see. Looking for silence the valleys, but Rich lands on his feet. Black Flash!
Flash!
All right, DMK! Ducks under. Silence the valleys! That inverted suplex! Telling Rich to get up, rebounding off the ropes. Are we going to see it?
Huge fucking lariat from DMK. I can't believe it, Jimmy.
Hook in the leg. 1, 2. Wait. Get him up.
Star Crusher.
Within the leg.
Again.
Looking for that Star Crusher. But DMK kneeing the head. Lariat sending Bhreezy over the ropes. Come on, DMK. This is your opportunity.
It might be over,
Cover.
Jimmy.
1,
2.
2. Oh my God.
DMK kicked out, and I still don't know how he's kicking out, Jimmy.
He's fighting from the heart. The deep connection, the deep appreciation DMK has with Misty. But also trying to get payback for their mentors and Saints. so much DMK is fighting for, trying to prove themselves, hasn't had the best year so far. Bhreezy distracting the ref and Rich in turn grabbing the belt. But Misty, she's trying to grab the title from Rich. If she hits him by accident, this she could screw herself over. These two tugging on it. Wait! No.
Rich with a 200 IQ might have just. He might have just.
And now Misty giving the title to the referee.
Might have just screwed Misty over.
Ejected! Things are not looking good for Misty.
What a move from the Spotlight Champion, Jimmy. What a move from our champ. As now tagging at Bhreezy.
It is the end of Misty's story. Is this it? Is there nothing DMK can do than just spitting in his face? And now hitting both men with weak forearms. But being easily kicked down to the mat. Grabbing the left arm. Pointing to the sky. Double-edged sword. BT trigger.
Count to 100, Jimmy.
One, two.
What? DMK kicked out of the double-edged sword.
I can't believe it. Neither can Bhreezy or Rich.
For the first time ever, the double-edged sword has been kicked out of.
Oh no. They're looking for that. Oh no. Looking to finish it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Black Flash! Wait!
1, 2, 3!
He has a shot at the title! Oh my god. Oh my god.
Attacking DMK, but Rich trying to go for the Black Flag. DMK shifted his weight into a victory roll. Rich missed the elbow. And now Misty on the belt. What the hell?
Rich grabbing Mike, but Misty's coming right down.
Misty, you stay. Misty. You stay. Oh. You want a match? No, you want a match, Misty? Fine. You know what? Misty, I know the perfect place. I know the perfect place. You want a Spotlight title match? Look at that goddamn side, Misty. You want a match? I'll give you a match at this point. Because I want to be done. This needs to be over. I'm done. We beat you so many months ago. At NXT, Misty, we're done. I'm going to beat you 1, 2, 3 in the center of that ring. And the SCS will be me and Bhreezy's forever, and you better not show up in my life anymore. Yeah, you're giggling. Fuck off. I'm done.
It's been made official. Your night 1 main event of Extreme Chaos. Misty challenges Raging Rich for the MWC Spotlight Championship, all because of DMK. What a match we have on our hands, Colt. I know you may not be as ecstatic as I am, but a performance by DMK.
I gotta hand it to DMK. He's got the win. I can't argue that. DMK
can't tell. Can we get the lights back on, pretty please? What? Oh my God!
What the hell?
It's him!
Hironaka!
Yeah, he's back!
Where's Hironaka since Eternal?
Charlie, put him on the shelf and Colt Simpson, yo! Crowbar! Crowbar, take him back!
I wasn't gonna stand by idly while 5 lives were at risk in that chamber. The dark fact of life is that if I didn't step in when I did, Colt was gonna kill somebody.
A year ago! 1 year ago! Satomu Hironaka convinced Jonathan Colt to stop being in servitude to Equinox to try to become his own man!
Colt's a cancer, alright. He's the type of cancer that targets whoever, wherever, belligerently. Colt is going to irritate you, get under your skin, and stay there rent free, like a live fucking tumor. Believe me, I'm gonna Colt. I've got one of them. I will stop at nothing to put an end to the end, once and for all. Oh my God! Hironaka! The tumor Hironaka with the equalizer 1, 2, 3.
Nothing has gone to fucking plan! I said it months ago that I would be the end of this sport. Tonight, now and forever, you will know me as the end of Minecraft wrestling. And somehow I have hit none of those beats I promised to hit in the first place. Setback after setback has set me back from fulfilling destiny and bringing a definitive end to Minecraft wrestling. I was led to believe that Eternal would be the resting place of Tsutomu Hironaka, but somehow that never seemed to be the case, because he cost me the chance of ending 5 lives inside that chamber, and I know for a fact that Hironaka was smart enough to not boil his reasons for costing me the chamber down to jealousy, or even the belt itself, because I'm not a guy that strives for last place. I don't have to strive for last place with the spotlight title, Avery. I'm striving for first place for the World's Championship. He knows I'm a threat. He wouldn't have called me the industry's biggest cancer for no reason. You know what? He's right. I am a cancer. Because seeing the bodies of those who I destroy decay further and further as their loved ones surround their corpses, weeping and grieving is the biggest high a man like me can get. I am sick and tired of having to push back my plans to end Minecraft wrestling because of multiple people inserting themselves in the way of oncoming traffic like roadblocks, whether it be Koloki at Horizon or Hironaka at Locked Away. I am done having to post plans because it has strayed me further and further from my mission statement: destroy everyone and destroy everything. Because I am supposed to be the ceaseless wheel. I am supposed to be the personification of death. I am supposed to be the end! It's Satomu Hironaka. Come hell, come high water, come the creek don't rise. I will end your life at Extreme Chaos X. And only then will I initiate my plan and conjure up the hate building inside of me to tear down and destroy this ecosystem known as Minecraft Wrestling and kill it once and for all, because I am the end!
No, what do you mean? What do you mean the press release says I'm not going to be on XC? I have to be on XC. I'm good for the show. I am good for the show. Okay? What? No. I have to be on the show. I work for so much money. Not only am I a 3-time world champion, I am one of the biggest names in the internet. I will draw us money. Fine. Yeah. I understand.
Ow.
Ow. Ooh. Ow. Ugh. Ow.
Did I miss the meeting?
Yeah,
I got caught up in traffic. You good?
Yeah. Just got denied. So, worth the meeting.
I mean, you just say the same points over and over again. Nobody thinks you're good for money. You have to tell them what.
But I am.
I think I have an idea. Because at the end of the day, you just want to be on Extreme Chaos. I can understand that. Exactly. Who doesn't? So I propose this. You want to be on Extreme Chaos? I think I want to be on Extreme Chaos. So, how about you versus me? Does that sound good to you?
See, as much as I want to be on Extreme Chaos, I don't really want to fight a desperate, washed old man such as you.
You make a good point. What's in it for you except for being on the show you keep begging to be on?
Obviously.
So, let me sweeten the deal a bit for you. Since I'm such a pathetic, washed old man, you should have no trouble beating me. And if you can beat me, let's see if I can pull a couple strings and get you re-signed as a wrestler full time. Does that sound good to you?
Well, first off, I didn't call you pathetic. You called you pathetic. I said other things, but you said pathetic, but I'm not going to disagree. But come on. This is going to be the easiest day of work I have ever had. I'm going to whip you around the ring. Yeah. I accept. I will. I'll see you at XC.
Being stuck in traffic last week was quite possibly the second most annoying thing that happened to me. The most annoying thing was having to watch you desperately try to get my attention by hitting my moves against my prodigy, but I guess you have finally gotten my attention. Congratulations, Cruz. Congrats. You pathetic old weaselly man. Do you still think that version of me that almost killed him is gone? Do you think that the version of me that went through hellfire and brimstone to become Spotlight champion and then defend it with everything I had is gone just because I couldn't beat an old man who cheated after 40 minutes? No, Cruz, no. What you fail to understand, what you fail to see is that version of me that you so desperately think that you're going to bring back never left. I just kept it dormant in case I had to fight a sleazebag, a fucking loser like you. You're an old man who's desperately clinging on to a moment that he will never have now, and I will make sure of it at Extreme Chaos. You want to challenge me. You want me one-on-one at the grandest stage of them all. Then by God, at this point, Cruz, you're going to have it. But don't think that I'm not going to pulverize your useless leg, and you might try to do the same to this arm that's been put through hell. But by fucking God, you stupid, stupid old man, I will put you in the ground just like I did the rest of them. And hell, Jimmy's going to do the same. He's going to do the same to Matty, and he's going to take the belt home for Udewa. I don't know what Rafi's going to do at this point, but I do know that she's going to be there for both of us, and that you're going to be a sad, decrepit, useless whelp with nothing left after I beat you at XC.
And Here we are, Colt. We are going to see some television action here tonight. After defending it yesterday against the legend, which is Risa, Dobby now defends in an open challenge on Unleashed.
Already one of the greatest television champions we've ever had. Dobby, like you said, defended it yesterday at BPW's 50th episode of Blitz against Risa, and he did it. It wasn't even announced that Dobby would be there. We didn't even know Dobby was backstage for that, but now Dobby's here, ready for this open challenge, ready to defend it against practically anybody. But who's it going to be?
That's the exciting question. Is it someone from the past? Is it someone new? Is it someone from the indies? My God! We have not seen this man since Takeoff. Here he is! Not as a disciple, but as the kickflip kid!
Still here! He's still here, Jimmy!
It is Socks! We have not seen Socks in quite some time. It has been so long, too long.
What a reception for Socks! Like you said, we haven't seen Socks since Takeoff when he was part of the Lotus.
Known for acclaimed matches against the like of Avery Burns, Bhreezy, and so many others during Takeoff. It's so exciting to see Socks back. And now Ref Miki holding up that title high. We got some championship action. Oh, that's my favorite graphic. Hashtag I love you production team.
As with any TV title match, it has to be reiterated at this point. 10 minutes on the timer.
Time limit. Countouts are here. A 10 count for countouts. Disqualification, of course. And here we are. 10 minutes on the clock. And we are starting off with a lockup. Now taking the wrist of Socks. Locking in a hammerlock of sorts. But Socks slipping out, looking for wrist control, but Dobby holding on to his wrist and now using it to kick the gut. Still has a hold of the wrist here. Now looking to whip him, but Socks reverse whipping him. Dobby rebounding from the ropes. Hitting a shoulder tackle. But Socks getting right back up to their feet. Now, meeting Dobby with a forearm smash. Dobby a little stunned from that, but still standing. Another forearm smash, now meeting them, and again trying to get some offense here.
Socks with these big forearms straight to Dobby is now whipping him into the ropes.
Now rushing at Dobby. And now, hitting a kitchen sink, sending Dobby to the apron. Dobby backing up, rebounding.
Oh, God.
Looking for a springboard, but Dobby catching the arm and now pulling him over onto the apron. Swinging a forearm of his own, but Socks ducking under. And now an elbow smash.
These two now just teetering on the apron. Less than 8 minutes left to go in this title match.
Look at the springboard off the post, but no. Dobby pushes Sox into the post right there, Colt. Shoulder first. Grabbing the head, and what is he looking for?
Jumping hot shot.
And Sox just being landed to the mat. Oh, Colt. Dobby looking for some high risk, high reward right there.
The old man's about to fly. Rebounding off. Dobby. Suicide dive.
Almost getting caught in the ropes, but able to manage through. Now grabbing Sox by the hair. And now slamming his head in the announce desk.
Oh my God! The outside rope rebound lariat. A thing of beauty from Dobby. Dobby with some innovative offense here tonight on MWA. I mean,
Jesus.
I mean, that's why he's one of the best ever, in my humble opinion.
He is. He's so innovative, even at his ripe old age, and now covering 1, 2, and a kick out by Sox.
I mean, that's why at Extreme Chaos 10, not only will Dobby most likely be on the card defending that television championship if he can hold it up until Extreme Chaos 10, but he will also be the sole inductee into the 2026 MWA Hall of Fame class.
Look at the springboard, but Dobby rushing in. Sox has been looking to springboard the entire match, but just cannot. Oh my God! One more power bomb!
Off the ropes!
But Sox just rolling into the corner, holding his back. Sox trying to high fly, trying to get what he uses best to get his advantage, which is high flying, but just cannot get it now. Is being met with knife edge chops to the chest.
Over and over again from the champion. I mean, Jimmy, those
shoulder thrusts.
Oh my God.
Less than 5 minutes left, Colt. Have you noticed ever since Dobby's kind of turned up the dial, has really upped the aggression in how he wrestles? He's been so much more successful.
I mean, it's just his way of wrestling, Jimmy. If the longer you last with Dobby, the harder he's gonna hit. Now Sox is fighting back with these punches straight to the gut of the champion. I mean, imagine if Sox wins the belt on his return here to the MWA. Kick to the chest.
Sox, known for their striking and high-flying ability. That beautiful kick, just sending Dobby down and out. Up high, flying knee, oh my God! Dobby stumbling around, he doesn't know where he is. Sox rolling to the corner. What is Sox looking for now? Pele kick! Rolling back to his feet. What's up next, Colt? Rolling into the cover.
Apparently trying to win the belt. The belt's next, but no, it's not. Stalled a little bit on that cover. Might have costed him. I mean, if he covered right after that Pele kick, I mean, might have knocked Dobby's lights out, but now just going right to the leg of Dobby.
It makes sense. As we know, for months on end, Dobby had issues with his ankle. It's the thing that caused him so many matches. He didn't really get proper time to heal it, so targeting it right there is such a smart move. And now shotgun drop kick. Sox saying he needs this. Bringing up his protege, True puppet. He wants his moment now. He wants to prove he still has something left in the tank.
His protege is a former Extreme Trophy holder over in BPW. Maybe Sox can win one for his protege, the television title.
And I'm grabbing the head of Dobby. But Dobby shoving Sox into the ropes, throwing a lariat of sorts, but Sox sucking under. Bicycle kick!
Pendulum! Jawbreaker, no!
Wait! What's that skull? Springboard!
Springboard uppercut straight to the jaw, as now Sox can capitalize. Less than 2 minutes on the clock. Is this gonna be it? 1, 2, kick out!
Dire situation. Sox needs to act quick. Small package, small package. 1, 2. Oh, 90 seconds. 90 seconds left. Dobby rushing in, trying to end this. Basement dropkick, targeting the ankle again.
Dobby down to a knee. This is what Sox needs to win the belt.
This is... Wait!
Blessing in the skies!
1, 2, and 3. Beating Sox with less than a minute left. What a match!
A great return for Sox. Would have been greater if he was able to win the championship, but Dobby's just a fucking man. I don't know how much we need to explain at this point. Every time Dobby wins, you kind of just gotta sit there and say, yeah, that's a guy right there. That's my fucking guy. Dobby's to go.
What a main event we just saw there, folks. What a way to end off our show. Open challenge being answered by a returning Sox, and looks like Dobby has something to say. What's on his mind?
Wow. I can't say I was expecting that from Sox. Give it up for Sox, everybody. What a performance by that man tonight. Look, I just wanted to grab the mic here to talk about what's been happening recently and to talk about one man. And it's not going to come to a surprise to any of you that I need to talk about Rock. Look, what he did last week after his match against my student Kenneth was nothing short of deplorable. I can accept that he felt slighted by me when I defeated him in such easy fashion a few weeks ago, but Kenneth did nothing except want to step up for his friend. And you know, Rugg has all this talk about family, but we all know he has no family waiting for him. His wife left him, his daughter wants nothing to be with him, and Matty is off doing his own thing. He is all alone in this cold, bitter world. And listen here, Rock, I have more than just Kenneth on my side. I have Tara on my side, and I have all the fans in the MWA on my side. So if you want to come up to me and you want to try and take this TV title from my cold, dead hands, then please, I invite you to. Whether it's next week, whether it's Extreme Chaos 10, whether it's Extreme Chaos 20, I will be here week in, week out until my body doesn't let me be anymore. I will be waiting for you, Rock, whenever you decide to return. So make it quick so I can put you back in a fucking coma.
What words by the MWC television champion. That is all we had to offer from you in ring-wise, but to end off our show, we will finally see Jimmy Sins and Matty face off
Look, Jimmy, I appreciate you making your way out here, and, you know, you might think I'm some sort of evil guy at this point who brought you to some location and decided I was gonna clobber you in the face, but that's not the truth. See, there were some things I said, and there were some things you said, and we're now 2 weeks out from Extreme Chaos, and I think it's time we have a little bit of a talk. See, Jimmy, there's one thing that I think determines everything with this match at Extreme Chaos. And that's that I am everything that you are not. What do I mean by that, Jimmy? Well, you've main evented in Extreme Chaos how early into your career? Me? I'm at year 10. I'm at year 10, Jimmy. You come in and you're this big, flashy, bright personality that everyone gets attracted to. You're this big ball of energy. You have everything that I did not. You stood out right off the bat. Me. I mean, at this point, I'm just an old, bitter, beaten down man who punches people in the face. And I had to bleed and crawl to get to Extreme Chaos. And I mentioned this, that we've never had an ace who can throw a punch, right?
Mhm.
And when I say that, what I mean is, look, when you wrestle me at Extreme Chaos, you're gonna learn a lesson. And it's not gonna be a lesson you would get from wrestling someone like Drix or someone like Kong. I'm gonna teach you what it means to have to do something for yourself.
That's funny, and so I end up like you know, being down, bitter, an alcoholic. With no, where's your family, Matty? I'm sorry to bring that up, but respectfully, when you betrayed Avery, when you hurt my family, you made it personal, Matty, and I addressed that last week, but I also addressed how I'm not letting you into my head. I am not letting this become more than it is, because I know you've been studying me. I know you know about everything that EQ and Bhreezy did, so I'm not letting you get in my head. So let me set the bar clear. I'm honored you would think of me somewhat of an ace figure, and you know, I wanted to be that since growing up. I grew up watching you, Matty, which is why it really hurted when you did what you did to Avery. It really did, but I remembered who you were. You've always been this bastard. You've been the Night Stalker. You've been so many things. You've been the torture artist. I know who you are, Matty, and I know that the reason you're doing all this is because you're afraid. I said it last week. You're afraid because you realize there's a genuine chance that your dream doesn't come true. And I used to idolize you. Hell, you were the reason I wanted to make Minecraft reawaken, Matty, when you came back, because it showcased to me that anything is possible. I didn't think we would ever see you again, but you came back. You wrestled Dobby in one of the best damn matches I've ever seen. I wanted to wrestle you. I was so excited watching that match. I was so excited watching the likes of you versus Schiff, the likes of you versus Rich, the likes of you versus Cassidy, and then I was so excited you gave my best friend the opportunity to make her dream come true, only to take it away from her, Matty. How does that make you feel? A 24-year-old girl who wanted nothing more than to be the world champion. You used to be that kid that wanted to win the world title, but said you broke someone's dreams. And for that, I can't forgive you, Matty. But like I said, I'm going to wrestle you at Extreme Chaos, and not out of a place of hate, but out of a place of love. My love for professional wrestling, my love for the fans, my love for my family. I will make that world title mean something again. Instead of it being about who's the most desperate wrestler in the world, it will be about who's the greatest wrestler in the world. I will once again make Minecraft wrestling have an identity. I will once again make Minecraft wrestling's heart beat again, Matty. I thought it was going to be you. I thought you could lead this company, but it's clear it has to be me.
Look, I might have destroyed someone's dreams, but you know, after Extreme Chaos, I'm going to be able to look at myself, and you bring up family, everything that I've been through, and I'm going to be able to look at myself in the mirror and say, you know what? I tried my best to be a good person, but I really know who I am. And I'll be able to look at myself and say, hey,
You main evented Extreme Chaos, and you tried your best to be a good person, right? We all have lapses. Jimmy, going into Extreme Chaos, I don't intend on continuing to try to be the best version of myself. I intend on walking out, still, the MWC World Heavyweight Champion. Because this title means more to me than you can imagine. You want to reawaken Minecraft Wrestling? Well, I've had Minecraft Wrestling reawakened for some time now, whether you want to admit it or not. Just because you don't like what I did to your best friend doesn't mean you can erase everything I've done over the past 6 months. If you want to erase my accomplishments, maybe, just maybe, you'll catch a gnarly left hook to the jaw at Extreme Chaos.
Sweet, Matty, but the difference is that this time you're not walking in with an army of 20,000, 30,000, 40,000. No. You're all alone. You betrayed your cause. I didn't. I have the entire world as my revolution. And Extreme Chaos 10, I will once again make that world title mean something again. And undisputedly, once and for all, I will prove that the new generation of Minecraft Wrestling deserves the spotlight. So, see you there, Matty, because my name is Jimmy Sins, and I